I had some great fucking jokes there, too. God damn it.
I mean, that's a matter of...
Hey, let's start over. We got audio now.
They really didn't hear any of that?
I got, why does everybody have such, like, crazy fucking names when they're on the stream stuff?
Who is it?
Evangelion TV. Evangelion, he's all excited about the RPG tabletop Shadowrun, but there was no audio.
Oh, okay. Do you have,
but I fixed the audio. Now there's some audio's coming. So I got this. I just fucking, I did my shit.
You know what? I did a trial run, so this is the real run of the open.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We were in the year 2076 in the city of Omaha, in the former United States, now UCAS, United Canadian American States. Omaha is larger than it is in our current time. However, population-wise, as most rural communities have mostly diminished and have moved into the Omaha area. It has not grown up, it has grown out. It is a sprawling metropolis that is very, very long and wide. You're talking 40 miles to get from one end to the other.
I'll show you something long.
Well, they're in normal Shadowrun, the main characters are criminals, guns for hire. In this one, they are part of the Omaha Police Department, a new reclamation from the Renewal Public Work Initiative put forth by the UCIS. Basically, they wanted to bring public works back. Police departments, water, trash. They wanted folks to pay taxes for reasons, again, in the UCIS. This division, the Anti-Shadowrun Division, is an experiment in Omaha to see if a small group in the local police department can work alongside the corporations to perhaps hinder local Shadowrun activity. These are people with runner skills that have chosen to be on the police department as opposed to, possibly make more money, prestige, and live shorter lives.
Chosen is a strong word.
One circumstance or the other. We find ourselves a month in with very little arrest, but very highly publicized, as this is an experiment. So, with our new characters, go ahead and introduce yourselves again, since apparently that was...
Yeah, hey there. My name is Hieronymus Bulric, but they call me I Am Horde in the Matrix.
He calls himself I Am
He calls himself...
They call me that.
They call himself... He calls himself.
They call me I Am Horde. Call me I Am Horde. Okay, call me Horde.
Whatever you say, Hieronymus.
Right, Hieronymus.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, and I am Bartleby Reeves. And I'm actually... I come from the Confederation of the American States originally, before they brought me up here.
Ah, Southern gentleman.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Got a past, you got a history.
I do.
I got this fucking wheelchair.
You do have a wheelchair.
Been in this wheelchair since I was born. Well, not since I was born, but I was born without the use of my legs. I haven't actually been able to have any sensation in my penis in my entire life. How do you think that makes me feel?
And this is how we begin.
It is how we began.
Mr. Southern Gentleman.
You guys are doing your best. It is a pretty average Thursday. Slow. You're doing your best to do paperwork and look busy. Looking for, checking checking incoming reports, seeing if there's patterns, seeing if maybe something isn't being tossed up the line. Internally, in the police department, it is pretty split as to whether or not your division is a joke, a publicity stunt, or necessary. Either way, there's quite a bit of dissension as to the amount of publicity you've been getting. You are on the newspaper quite a bit. And initially, it was this grand gesture to the corporations and from the corporations, because the corporations actually, local corporations that are Aries and Midwestern Mutual.
Yeah.
That name has changed. Midwestern Mutual actually gave money saying that since the police department's back, they don't need to spend money defending themselves as much. And this would be good. This is a sign of trust from the corporations. Internally, people are saying it's bullshit and they want you to fail, but externally, they're saying all the right things.
So once again, Ares is paying my check, is what you're saying.
They've bought you some nice facilities. You've got a good garage. You've got all the best... good-looking guy, human, mid-30s. Guys!
I might say skid mark. That's what I might say. It's possible. Hey, that guy looks like a skid mark.
You see him walking up through your office, which has glass doors along the hallway. Generally, you just get vague looks, but when David walks up, he has a
Sergeant
conversation.
Skid Mark's coming.
Gentlemen! Great news. Shuts the door.
David, nice to see you.
You said the S thing before I walked in, didn't he? Never mind. We have a case. I'm not joking. He pulls out a series of thumbstick, plugs it into a computer, which makes a large projection on the wall. There's been a series of drive-bys in northern Omaha. This is about as surprising as, you woke up this morning.
People drive by, people fire their fucking guns, people die, yeah.
It's high ganger territory up there. There's high ganger territory most everywhere, but this is particularly contentious, you might say.
I can see your juices are flowing there, David. What does this mean for us?
The lead detective in charge, he's this guy by the name of... Bruce Spears. Do you know him? Do either of you have a history with ganger units, character-wise?
Do not.
Were you in the... You might know him by name, but that would be about it. Name and reputation.
By reputation.
Kind of shady, definitely an asshole, but head of the gangers division.
I know a lot about. Let's see here. Corporate, drone, forensics. Data. Nope, I got nothing that say specifically that I would know him.
Yeah, you might know him by name or reputation. That'd be about it.
Okay.
He normal stuff, right? A lot of shootings up there recently, but all the weapons are the same, right?
Yeah.
It gets up the chain a little bit. Maybe these are all Ares weapons. Listen, I'm just saying we should go check it out. Yeah. So head on down there. He gives you an address real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the place that's shot up is a local pool hall. Probably a front. Just you go and look at their website. The menu is hamburgers, corn dogs, all soy. The cheap stuff and swill beer.
Yes. What do you know about this neighborhood?
Don't know much about the neighborhood here. I wouldn't mind stepping in here and seeing what they got maybe behind the bar a little bit.
Ah, yes, a drinker.
Get a nice look around.
You head
See
out.
who's
Either
in
you
there.
have a car or you take a patrol.
I take a patrol.
We'll take a patrol.
My van is currently being modified. Sorry, my van is in the shop. So we're gonna have to take a patrol.
Throwing some spinners on that shit?
Oh yeah, it's gonna ride real low, and then when shit breaks loose, it's gonna break some fucking shit loose. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah. Taking the patrol.
You get in the patrol, drive down. It's a traffic's shit most of the time, but what's up?
We're off stream.
Entirely?
Yep. Fucking cheap-ass public works bullshit. That's what this is. Yeah, Ares gives us a bunch of great stuff. No, it's all the shit that got the quality control just fucking tossed to the side. Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's my internet, man. That's me. Hello, please come to me.
I pull up, see what I can find out about this pool hall.
Okay. Are you driving?
I'm driving.
Okay. I'll make you roll nothing, but looking up the pool hall. It's got a menu. It looks like somebody made a web page like 40 fucking years ago, and they just left it there. You know what I mean? Somebody's grandson made a thing, and then it's good enough.
Oh, look, Microsoft Publisher. That's so cute.
You passing through, you have to go through downtown. Downtown is the high-rise neo Hong Kong that you see in the movies. You know what I mean? It is the smog-ridden neon disgustingness that you think of.
Lovely.
Heading out to the north, though, it starts to flatten out. You get into more industrial stuff. People still live out there, but it's like, 3 blocks of houses in between where they make shoes and where they press soy patties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, again, not great air quality, low income. You don't live there if you have a choice. And if it's a pool hall, somebody's claimed it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I call it Oma Sprawl.
Yeah. Hey, that's not bad.
Thank you.
You're far too kind. The pulling up, there's an exorbitant amount of police cars pulled outside of this. You would assume half of these need to be there for maybe the investigation, but as you get closer, you see it's mostly just guys standing around the perimeter waiting for something to go horribly wrong.
It's like a bag of dicks had a fight with another bag of dicks. And it's just spread out all over the goddamn place. Great.
I'm gonna have to get used to that. Yeah. They pulling up. There's a regular uniform that stops you, takes a look, looks at your information, gives you a little eye roll, and then lets you on through.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the eye roll. Yeah, that hurt my feelings.
Pull up and park, get out. Immediately it's gossip talk, and you can see the sideways glances from the patrols, the detectives on scene. And the people in the crowd, enough of them actually start whispering and look at you too. Like I said, you've been all over the local news, you've been all over the papers, even on a countrywide level. They're talking about you in Chicago.
That's right, boys. You can go home now. We're here. Got this under control.
You immediately see the Bruce Spears. You looked up a picture of him on the way over. You see him having a conversation. He walks up. Bigger guy, right? Human. Full cybernetic left arm, clearly. This guy hasn't passed the police physical in some time. Gnawing away loudly on some gum. He comes up and he just looks annoyed that you're there. Gentlemen, I was informed you were coming. I guess thanks. There's some laughter behind him. Well, what we got here is a regular shooting. No big deal.
You mind if we take a look around? We drove all the way here. Did we drive all the way here?
We drove all the way across town.
Of course. I mean, you drove all the way across town from your desk. You might as well come look at stuff.
It was a beautiful drive, I have to tell you that. It was quite nice.
Spectacular. Let me show you. He walks up. Pretty normal stuff. This group of scumbags is standing outside with their bikes. As you can see, he's casually describing what would normally be viewed as a grisly spectacle. There are a dozen dead people. Some of them obviously gang affiliated, some just dudes, people that were there. And a couple people that worked there as well. They, just outside for smoke. Got caught in some stuff, and they're all gone. The outside of the building, these were obviously, guns, right? You have knowledge, weapons.
Yep.
Why don't you go ahead and do that? And that would be logic, weapons. Whatever weapon skill you want to use.
Here we go,
Yeah.
our first roll.
Do you have any more character sheets? It'd probably be useful to me to just have one.
I've got, yes.
Like, of our characters?
No.
Oh, just a blank
No,
one.
just like a blank one so I can stare at skill stuff. Oh, wait, there's one.
Oh, isn't there?
That's fine, so whatever. Thanks.
Yeah, tried.
I'll get one prepared for next time.
2 hits.
2 hits. Okay, you'll be fine. You can from the size of the holes and the way they indent, right? So it's a little bit of a. It's not just a regular bullet hole, right? There's clearly a bit of a indentation and shot out. So these are high velocity explosive rounds that were used. The bodies that are there are in pieces. It's not just riddled people. It's like a dude's arms off somewhere else. Anybody get that clipped in the upper chest to neck area, there is no head anymore. You know what I mean?
So this is explosive rounds as opposed
Explosive
to, like,
rounds.
as opposed to armor piercing or anything like that.
And you know that this shit's expensive.
Right.
Like, run-of-the-mill gangers.
Wouldn't
No
have
way.
that. Exactly.
So, what do you think it is?
Obviously, someone's been giving them something. We've got to figure out for what purpose and who.
Gotcha. Do you feel like, I don't know, someone's trying to brush some of this under the rug, as they say?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if we look around, it's not just one group of people, but several people. So I don't know if they're trying to get rid of a group of people and make it look like it's more of a scattered attempt. If they're purposefully trying to mask what they're doing.
And you remember from before that this is the third instance
Right.
of this in a very short amount of time.
Right.
My left ball aches a little. Means something's going on. God damn it.
It's just unnecessary.
He's
What is
uncouth.
uncouth, dude?
He's-
Yeah, what does uncouth do to your stat rolls?
It
It's like a
just-
-2 to all, like,
No,
charisma-based stuff.
it just gave me. I got to trade some karma points around. It doesn't really. I'm just not. I'm not a likable guy. From a charisma
Yeah.
standpoint, people do not.
Yeah.
You know,
People do not.
Some people can tell the temperature by how low they hang. He can tell if something's going bad by how they feel.
That's right.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a skill?
I guess that's a skill.
The inflection. Bruce Spears is starting to finish up. So, yeah, as you can tell, just bad day.
But have you collected any evidence around here other than just the visual evidence?
I mean, you got a shovel? We could get some of that evidence, some of his evidence. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I see where you're going with that. That's hilarious. Can I ask you something? What the fuck are you chewing?
I got some gum. You want some, little man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just curious because it's really annoying me. I just can't understand a fucking word you're saying. Can you open your mouth a little wider so that I can shove both of my balls in there? You're lying like a fucking sieve. No, that's not right. What's the saying? Lying like a three-legged dog. Fuck it, I don't care. Tell me what the hell's going on here.
Go ahead and roll for. That would be what shit. Fuck.
That I'm gonna use that as my.
That's almost under intimidation.
I should just pull skills up on here. Why is what? That is not what I wanted to open.
I mean, I have no special skills when it comes to dealing with people, obviously. So this could be just like a straight up.
That'd probably be charisma.
Charisma roll. Yeah.
Charisma, and then you'll put it at a -2 for uncouth.
Yep. And I'm gonna roll. How many? What's my pool on something like that? If I have a charisma, a 1, which is negative anyway. So I probably just the minimum dice I can roll.
You can
is
roll
like
one.
3.
You roll one regardless.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll 1 regardless. So that's pretty much all I can roll. And yeah, I failed miserably.
Leg that is currently his legs over. I don't fuck. I saw it over there. I arrested him 2 weeks ago for beating the hell out of 3 people that were trying to collect money for a church. So I don't give a shit these fuckers shot up. Yeah, they're dead. Fuck them.
It's an argument I can't really argue with.
No doubt about that. Looking at the people here, you say there's been 2 other hits. Anybody of note go down with these people?
Yeah.
You say it's 2 different groups and everything else, but just wondering if there's any common tie between the 3 groups at all.
Only thing that ties them all damn together, and this is loose, right? You know the Angels gang? They start 4 blocks over. These are all they're all bordering these guys. It's clearly them, right? Fuck we gonna do? You can't prove none of this. And who do you arrest? There's no trigger. We move into the neighborhood, we start accusing, everyone says I didn't see shit.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what fucking what gun could even fucking do this? I don't. God, fucking firing like goddamn rocket launchers and this shit now.
Yeah, we might be able to help you out with that.
Listen. Nobody thinks you 2 are gonna do shit. Let's be honest. But if you can figure something out, you're fine by me.
Well, since I ain't got no working legs, it's good the bar's low then.
That was a joke.
Kinda.
That shit's funny.
Yeah.
Dwarf with no legs.
Yeah.
Hey, the dwarf with no legs made a short joke, fellas. I'll tell you.
It's called self-deprecation, you fuck. Hey, Bottom. What is
He wanders off.
Yeah. Okay, go see your friends. Where'd somebody get ammunition like that? We talking black market? We talking?
Go ahead and roll. Roll knowledge on this. You're asking the right questions. So proud of you. Looking so cute.
I watch a lot of cop shows. I really like stuff from the
Murder, She Wrote.
1980s. I got Hill Street Blues. That's a good one. It's a good one.
It's like 100 years since
Yeah,
that show.
since those shows.
I like the classics. All right.
I got 2 hits on that one.
Okay, this is the type of stuff that's either military grade, and there's no military presence in Omaha. right now. Offutt Air Force Base was sold to Ares. There is no military presence. Or you're talking corporate level hit squad.
Motherfucker.
And there are 2 major corps in town. Ares and Midwest Mutual. And Ares happens to be a weapons manufacturer.
Yes, they do. If one was to need a gun to use such ordnance, suppose that would come from the same place then.
Most likely. Now, before he left, old Britney Spears there said that there was a witness in the bar, not necessarily saw what happened. I don't know if maybe that person heard anything, knew of anything. It'd be worth stepping in and
if nothing else, just
having
to
a
get
quick
out of,
chat.
Yeah, just to get out of the eye line of all these dicks standing around here. I'll follow you in. Why don't you go first?
All right. So now I know there's a joke there with a human and a dwarf walk into a bar.
Fuck you.
He ain't walking into shit. Oh, come on. We're in 2076. It's a fucking grand. Shit's got spinners on the side.
All right, so
bonus points next week if you show up with like what your chair looks like drawing.
Nice.
Okay, you walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pool hall is generous. There's 2 pool tables, right? Bunch of regular eating tables. Shitty bar, and their version of a kitchen is a flat grill and 1 fryer off to the side. You know what I mean? That's part of the bar. And this place is filthy. There are a few holes from the ordnance in the side, and you're talking holes to the point where a lot of the furniture and even the back wall in a couple places, bar, some of the glassware, some stuff took a hit.
Just blew straight through it.
You look up a shithole in the dictionary. This place,
It's the picture.
worse than that. Can people eat here? It's fucking insane.
Inside, there's a couple of uniforms one's looking around. I mean, he's like touching stuff and like moving, like he's like,
What the fuck are you doing? This is a goddamn crime scene, for fuck's sake. You just put some goddamn gloves on or something. Who the fuck are you?
kind of like freaks out.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. I'm chasing him.
Start steering him
chasing him
towards the
around.
door.
Chasing him around with the
The other one's standing next to doing just like, not comforting, like there's a blanket over and he's just like, pat, pat, pat. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. This is not a person with a whole lot of
Social skills,
training.
sure.
I don't know. I think he's doing pretty well. Better than I could do it.
You're chasing the guy.
Yeah.
I'm chasing the guy.
So why don't you just let us take over from here just a little bit and just have a few words?
He looks at you with an oh thank God look on his face.
All right.
Sounds good, detective.
So
young woman dressed provocatively. She's good looking, orc young lady. Tusks, ears, but humanoidish. And by any stretch of the imagination, a good looking orc lady. Younger, too. Mid-20s, if you had to guess.
So, I just want you to know I'm sorry about what happened here.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, me too.
We, it's unfortunate that we see these things happen, but just wondering if we might be able to ask you a few questions here.
The only question you gotta ask is when the other guys get here and see what the Angels did, how many fucking caskets those assholes need. They've been shooting up every goddamn place around the border. And you haven't done shit! They shoot up Cassie's joint 2 weeks ago. They shoot up the Skin Flicks before that. What? How many of us gotta die in this tax bracket?
I just want to reassure you, we're going to do everything that we can.
Yeah, like Tex outside. Fat fuck.
Well, gotta let you know that we don't always agree with what they're doing. We're in a different group than they are, and we're going to try our best.
Wait, you look familiar. I know you from something. What? You on TV or some shit?
Well, we don't like to talk about it much. My friend here may brag a little bit more than I do, but we are part of a special force.
Shit, you're the cops on TV. Fuck.
Yes, we are the cops on TV.
So they didn't even send the real cops. Good. Good. Listen. I didn't see anything, okay?
What I miss? Can you believe that fuck? Hey, how are you? Call me Horde.
You got some stuff on you.
What? What, like here? What?
Looks like ketchup. I don't know. Knowing Horde, I'm gonna assume pizza roll size.
So what's going on?
Well, just trying to calm the lady down here and let her know that we're going to try our best to figure out what's going on here.
She takes out a cigarette and starts to light it. Her lighter is having issues.
Here, let me help you with that. Do you have anything on you there?
You light for her. Thanks.
Anyway, she said that, obviously she's got a lot of frustration because this been happening all the way around the border, specifically with the groups that she knows, people that she knows, friends of hers. And I think that we probably owe it to her to figure out what's going on here.
Groups? What groups are we talking about?
Every border in one. Northeast, the Russians, now us. We weren't trying to start. The guys, they... Listen, you're not going to tell nobody, right?
I ain't gonna tell nobody. Who am I gonna tell?
You know, they sell stuff, you know, but it's just a community thing. They don't sell to kids. They don't.
What are we talking about? We talking about drugs here?
Environment enhancers. But they got rules, you know? These angels, they got these guns and they got no rules. The border was clear. The 33rd Street, that's it. The border was clear. And shit.
These all started 3 weeks ago. I think we got another player.
That's what it sounds like. You're mentioning the Angels, right?
It has to be them. They're the only ones that make sense. I heard him yelling.
Have you heard any names?
Some Mexican shit, you know? And they're all, what guy, you're supposed to say Hispanic? Azatlan, you know? That's what Mexico, Aztlan's. Sorry. Didn't know if I was going too again. But they just yelling some shit outside, and the fucking guys yelled back. They didn't have to. You ever been under a train trestle when a train goes over?
Deafening.
That's all there was, man. It's just sound, and I hit the floor. Shit, I've been in shootings before. You live up here, you've been in shootings. But the fuck was that? She starts to cry. Everything she's been holding back is just coming out.
Oh, God. She's crying.
I'm sorry, I can't. I can't.
I gotta piss. I'd leave you alone with her.
Even if there is a working toilet anywhere around there.
There isn't in the men's. The women's has a working toilet.
All
The
I
men's
need-
has a toilet that has been blown in half.
All I need is somewhere to dump it, okay?
As I say, you just need a tube.
Do you want to hear the worst story I've heard from this week that has nothing to do with any of this?
What?
Johnny Knoxville broke his penis
Yes.
during one of the things, and once a day had to shove,
He has to catheterize himself.
put it up his own,
Mhm.
and then drain it, and then take it out.
Mm-hmm.
For it was like a year or something like that.
Yeah,
he
it
had
was
to
a
do
long
that?
amount of time. Yeah.
That was the worst thing I heard this week.
That's kind of horrible.
And the dude keeps making shit. At some point, you're like, bravo!
Right?
You're winning your own stupid Oscar somewhere. Sorry.
Yeah,
Continue.
indeed.
So I go ahead and put my arm around her,
Mm-hmm.
and I get down on her level, and I just look at her and look in her eyes, and I say, you know, the only way things are going to get better around here is if we can find out as much as we can about what's happened here. Is there any other information that you might be able to give us?
That was pretty good. I'll just, the car that rolled up. It was, you could hear it, right? Like, put a blower on that thing. It was loud. Mustang or Charger, one of those old gas ones, you know? It's, first I thought, I don't know, maybe someone with some money was about to come up, spend something in this joint. That's it.
All right. Well, as we find things out, I'll come back and let you know.
Listen, I don't expect much, but you find them, listen, you just take those guns out of them. That shit doesn't play here. And then she just climbs up.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Crying. No, I can't fucking do the crying. Oh, God.
You guys
What-
heading back to the car outside. What are you
What
doing?
did she say? What did she say?
She says that the only other thing that she could add to the information she's already given us is that she heard a very loud car pull up, and it sounded like it was an antique, an old car,
Okay.
gas guzzling. Something you'd
Yeah.
probably appreciate.
Indeed. Okay. All right. We talking muscle car?
We're talking
American
muscle car. Yep.
All right. Okay, great. Wish I could Maybe she recognized the sound.
Roll for mechanic stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be like.
I got that up the ass.
Yeah, I might as well just give it to you. How many dice do you have?
11.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. There's a rule in this. If you have 4 or more, you can trade in 4 dice for an automatic success.
Oh, really?
So you can just say, I have this amount of dice. Do I get an automatic? Do I just get it? You know what I mean?
And I rolled 4, 5 or 6s.
So
Just out of that.
Based on his description, first off, shit's rare.
Yep.
Secondly, something that runs well and sounds good,
Right.
more rare.
Yeah.
This is her assessment of this is a person with money is not joking. This is somebody who you have to custom craft pieces for this car now. Like they don't exist.
Exactly. You can't get parts for these cars anymore. There can't be more than 8 people that would have access to stuff like this. We could narrow this shit down pretty quickly.
Yep.
Get on my deck. On my deck some shit.
Sure glad you said deck and not dick.
I get on my dick.
So I'm gonna get on
Right
my
in the middle
dick.
of everyone. As you guys walk out, Detective Spears walks up.
Brittany, sir, how are you?
Do you want to do your Google stuff now?
No, I can do
Okay.
it in. We'll do it in the car. I'll do it in the car. I'll Google it.
He walks back up. You get anything out of her? I know these idiots don't know shit.
You know, we didn't learn anything more than what you already told us, so we actually got very little to go on right now.
Shit.
I think I'm gonna go find a sandwich or something.
Fucking
So, yeah.
ogres, all them ears, they can't hear shit. God damn it. These gang motherfuckers. They just come up in here and they don't talk, no, but look, I get it, but fuck it, you know, it's frustrating. You know what I mean? Frustrating.
Oh, believe me, we understand frustration.
All right, and I'll see y'all later. Yeah, Detective Wheels. He wanders off.
I get it. That was fucking great, you piece of shit. All right.
So we're gonna climb back in that car.
I want to do some. What that would be under? I want to do basically some data.
Data mining,
Data mining.
like pulling stuff.
I want to see if I can find names of people who have.
Where do you want to search for that? Let's be more specific.
Yeah. Where do I want to search for that?
You have there's DMV records.
Yep.
Because you're police. You could.
I could easily get into there. My gut tells me that a car like this ain't gonna be registered.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. So we may want to check the
to
places where these vehicles may be fixed up at.
Exactly. Let's. I want to, and so I'm gonna. Go ahead and check the DMV records, just because you do. I mean, that's just good cop work, right?
Okay. Roll. That's gonna be. Shit. It's like Decker work here, isn't it?
Yeah. This would be.
It's gonna be like
my hacking. Would that be
hacking plus logic? Is that what that is?
Well,
I mean, you know what? I got a thing here.
My hack. Hacking is about cleverly using resonance. No, using software. Skills about creating programs. They don't have data processing. That's not so much what that is.
See, this is why I just want fucking a skills sheet in front of me.
Yeah,
'Cause I
right,
just don't know
right.
all those.
Now and then there's the data processing of the deck itself, which is 5. Let's just.
You know what?
My
Add hacking plus whichever mental base skill you'd like to add to that.
Okay. Yeah.
Since we don't know off the top.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jesus.
I'll just do this. 1, 2, 4 successes.
Okay, you're fine. No, you find 6 on record at the DMV registered.
Yeah,
They were all to God-fearing people that are corporate workers and 1 high-level lawyer in town. But these are people without records.
Right. I want to look. I can just do a basic Google search and see who comes up as. We'll see if we can.
I'm just gonna give you that one.
Yep.
There's 2 in town, honestly. That the reviews are what you're looking at here. Classic sort of, and 1 is 4 blocks away. In what would be just across that 33rd line that she said.
Google Maps. Can you take us there?
Sure thing. Just hold it steady.
Here, I'll let
Just plug it into the nav in the car.
Yeah, we'll let
It'll
the
take
Google
it to
lady
us.
navigate us. Start navigation. Okay, Google lady. Go.
Okay. You're heading up. Keep in mind you're in a marked cruiser.
That's right.
The pulling up to the shop. There's it's fucking successful by any stretch of the imagination. There's multiple cars parked outside. They've got 4 jack points and 4 slot garage in there, and they've all got them jacked up. And there's guys coming in and out. This place is working. Mostly newer stuff, a couple of classics. There's a Hummer H1 from when it came out, and a Toyota pickup truck from 2024. You would know this.
That's gorgeous.
That's a 50-year-old car.
That's beautiful. Anybody in here look like that might be in charge?
There's a guy at the front. People ask him stuff. He tells them billing.
You know we're cops. We rolled up in
You
a
rolled up in a cruiser.
In a
God
cruiser.
damn. Fucking cruiser. Yeah.
So, I think they know we're cops.
Walking in, there's... Yeah, you get a look or two.
That is a beautiful piece of machinery right there. Who belongs to that? Huh?
Which one you pointing at?
The truck.
Guy behind the desk walks up. Officer, that belongs to, a confidential client, as you can see. That classic. You can't...
don't see there's no registration sticker
It's
on that one, yeah.
a beautiful car, though.
Is there a registration sticker on it?
Yes.
There is, okay.
All the cars there registered. Good. Quick canvas.
So, are they tagged? All the vehicles are registered and tagged then?
Registered and tagged.
So while he's talking, I can probably
You can take a little stroll.
take a little stroll, look at the tags, run it.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah. So you tell me something about this here. How much would it cost to get something like this, refurbed like this? I mean, this is a factory-looking job here. You guys did a great work. I gotta say.
They paying you guys that much on government work, man?
Not government. Not on my salary, no. you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, you come. It depends. Obviously, depends what you got want done. And we can't. You can't. I can't get a block for this anymore. You know what I mean? But we got a printer out back. Depending on what you're looking for, what kind of.
Let me ask you this. Say I was looking for something even older than this. Something pure, kind of old school Detroit kind of steel. You know what I'm talking about?
Go ahead and roll. That'd be charisma.
Oh yeah, I'm just like that. Too nice. Yeah.
Charisma plus, I'll let you add mechanics to it if you want.
Cause
I'm an automatic. I mean, I'm a gearhead, and I mean, I get like some serious fucking dice when I do that shit. 5 successes.
Yeah, man. You want to have a conversation in my office?
Do I want to have a conversation? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, step this way. He takes you into a tiny office. One of those old school ones where like there's a ceiling fan and it's just kind of moving.
You can fix that truck out there, but you can't fix the ceiling. You know what? Never mind.
Dude, I'm in here 15 minutes out of every day. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Do your thing real quick before we get into this.
First, I'm going to be running the tag on that Toyota with 3 hits.
Okay, that is that belongs to there's a investment banker in town that has a couple of hits on his record, but they're all game and park stuff. He's a hunter.
Okay. And then he's gonna check out the Hummer H1. Three hits.
That is to Edgar Alvarez, that lives pretty close actually to here. By his address doesn't. It's a tiny little house that is pretty run down, which doesn't make any sense about
Why he owns such an expensive vehicle.
yeah.
How close can I get to this vehicle to check it out?
The guys in the shop letting you kind of walk around, honestly.
Right.
They're you can tell based on looks, some guys are just unnerved because you're a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys don't give a shit, and some guys are like, they clearly have like a record of some sort, and they're like, I'm just not talking. I'm just not talking to you.
Then I'm gonna inspect the car as much as I can, see if there's.
Well, it's up on Jack's right now,
Yeah.
so you can't get into it.
Right.
But you can tell from let's roll. You don't have mechanics.
Nope.
What's the overriding? Is that logic on that? The overriding
The
attribute.
overriding on yep, it's logic.
Logic.
Go ahead and roll for logic.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Yep.
You know what we can tell? Looking around, we got 4 cars up on Jack's all the way across. This one, it would make sense that it would require more PSI to get it up, right? There's like a lot more PSI.
It's weighted down.
And I'm in the other room.
And I'm not.
See, this is why I want to play Shadowrun!
And I'm not seeing any like appendages or ears or feet stuck to the side of this thing from being,
No,
forcibly blown into it or anything like
no,
that.
this thing by any stretch of the imagination is gorgeous. So
Okay.
it's like a blue, but like that speckled blue, and they actually put the neon LED paint in this thing.
All
So
right.
even at night, this thing shines like the sun.
Sure.
Like you see these cars around downtown sometimes, and you're like, woo!
Right. Well, I'm going to hold on to that information until I have a chance to talk to Bilbo.
Okay. Mr. Baggins.
Fuck you guys.
No, you're a cop. You'd be tagging Baggins.
Nice. Hey, what's your name, son?
Eddie.
Eddie. So, talking about old Detroit steel, huh?
Yeah.
What do you got?
You know, maybe. Listen, I'm not gonna say I know why you're here, but maybe I know why you're here. Maybe
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe we can make something work, you know?
Maybe you just heard something. You saw a beautiful car just driving down the road, and we're talking about cars, you know.
He reaches over. There's this button on his thing. He flips it. All the window to the door goes opaque, and
Nice.
there's a window behind him that goes opaque.
That's lovely. That is lovely technology.
We can fix up something in here. You know what I mean?
I think I do know what you mean. Give me your card.
Why don't you give me something, officer?
All right. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Listen, I'm just you know, there was some good cars coming here, but I got a paycheck. You know, 9 to 5. It's nothing. You know, it's nothing grounded. But I get it. You're a government worker. You don't have a lot. Like maybe
You want me?
maybe
to,
you let me know.
If I
Maybe you let me know if stuff comes up about this place.
Yeah. Tell you what. Say I hear something. It's happening in the neighborhood that might or might not affect a establishment that I frequent on times when I, are looking for certain parts, for certain things I have a relationship with. Maybe I'm concerned. Maybe I send you one of them electronic mail messages. Huh? If that is, you've got the parts that I need. We understand each other.
Yeah, you know what? I don't got those parts here, right? But he starts typing on his computer. Pulls out a little thumb drive. Pulls out a little SD card. Puts it in front of him. Maybe I know some places you can find them.
Fair enough. Slip that. I like the way you work, Eddie.
Man, I'm just trying to repair cars and not get shot.
I hear that. Good work. Good work, son. Can you get that door for me?
he gets up and lets you out. You guys,
Are we done here?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm done here.
You both get in the car.
Gentlemen,
Starts to pull away.
All right, so
Yes, and
so what I noticed as I was looking at the vehicles out there, that little Hummer H1 that was sitting up there, it's making that lift squeal a little bit.
it's hanging a little low, huh?
Exactly.
Got a little armor plating going on.
So ran the tags on it. Looks like it's registered to Edgar Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Name sound familiar to you at all in any way, shape, or form?
no.
Other than, Alvarez is like the Hispanic Jones. Nah, got nothing.
All right. Well, looked up where he lives, and his abode does not quite match the type of funding that you would normally have to drive around a car like that.
I see. So what are you saying? Do we need to go pay this address a visit?
I think we might have to.
Let's see what's on this card first.
All right.
I slip it into my deck.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's the noise it does when you. I'm making hold of that. You have to do that every time now.
Absolutely. And then it plays.
Sexual healing.
It plays some kind of club mix here.
Oh, club mix? Really? Oh.
It's his thing. He loves club music.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? Everyone's got their kink. Play some Avicii. God bless. I gotta assume your character's not thrilled with the club music. Okay, we can.
The 1990s were fucking brilliant, man.
You can stop that. Person next to a microphone, by the way.
That was the plan.
Well, not putting this up on YouTube. What you find on there readily available is a series of purchases made for a car that sort of fits the description that you heard.
I'm looking through it.
Oh, man. That's a custom exhaust job right there. Oh, my God.
And while many of them are cash purchases, there are two on very different dates that are a credit card of the same number.
Got a credit card number. This won't take long.
Yes, I got it.
No, it's a credit card number. Your cops, you can get there.
No.
It's to a Lucille Alvarez.
Lucille.
I gotta fucking pee. Can we take a break?
Absolutely.
Let's take a quick break.
Taking a break.
Okay, everybody go pee. Patrick, go pee.
I already am. May I go to the restroom? Why, of course. Thank you.
We're just gonna keep the mic up. We're on break, but everybody gets to see the behind the scenes.
I see.
The behind the scenes while everybody else is peeing. What?
Yeah, we use OBS for ours as well, but our cameras are not that good.
It's difficult. I mean, we're mostly using like the highest end webcams I could find at the time. So we have multiple sources, and then we got the one HDMI
Yeah.
out of the Lumix, but
Well, I pulled up the stream here, and it seems to be pretty good quality.
it's not bad. I mean, this camera isn't really set up well for live stream, so the image tears every once in a while if things get too fast. But not bad. I'm happy with it.
I didn't know you could do the green screen in OBS.
Mm-hmm. It took us a little while to figure it out, but we figured it. My turn.
Patrick, can I interest you in anything?
No, I'm good.
Booze or otherwise?
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Okay.
The cast of Noises Off. Not only did I get paid to design and build their set, but the cast was so grateful they got me 2 really big bottles of spiced rum.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'm good on rum for a little while anyway.
Is that your drink of choice?
Yeah.
See, I don't get it
That
very much because nobody else drinks it, but tequila's mine.
Yeah. I'll do bourbon once in a while.
Bourbon's a little... I like it, but it's a little harsh for me.
Mhm.
You know what I
Well, I've
mean?
got to have it like in an old fashioned or a Manhattan or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
no,
where
there
it's
you go.
diluted a little bit.
Yeah.
But
You're correct. A proper
otherwise-
Manhattan might be one of my favorite drinks on the planet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm an old-fashioned person. Whenever I go out, I just love that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's rum and diet, which is always my go-to. You know, I've got my special drinking glass at home, which is basically a mason jar with a handle on it. It's perfect for rum and coke.
That's awesome.
So,
Do you do like a Caribbean style rum and coke where you get like the muddled what is it, lime in there?
no, just go straight.
No, muddled mint in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
No, just usually Captain Morgan spiced with just Diet Coke, and I'm good for the rest of the night.
That works. I get that way too. I'm like when there's nothing going on, I'll pour one drink and slow sip it for like 3 hours kind of guy.
I do that too, but it's usually a drink about this size.
I love that. You just sit there and you're like, this is all that exists in the universe. The thing I'm watching on the TV place, the chair I'm sitting in, and this mixed drink is all that exists.
For me, that mixed drink would be a tart or a sour beer, but
Yeah, well, we went to
Yeah.
some. Have you been to what is it called? Local Tap House? What is it called?
it's
Local something.
something. Yeah, it
56
basically
in Pine Lake.
it's basically it looks like just one of those sort of a craft beer hub. They pull in beer. They make their own up in Omaha, and then they pull in beers from all over the state. And yeah, they have one of my all time at this point my favorite sour beer, the Snosberry beer from Kincaidor.
56th and Pine Lake.
It's shoved in kind of in that weird little shopping plaza thingy next
Hero
to
88
Next to
right next
Campbell's?
to it.
next to Campbell's.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Hero 88 is part of the same complex.
Okay, sure. All right.
No, I went in there. They had a great list, just like proper local beers.
Yep, yep.
Oh man, it was so nice.
I'll have to try that.
It's a good time. The only problem with that place is their parking is shit. There's no parking
Right.
whatsoever. All right, let's come back.
All
We
right.
just got Lucille Alvarez. Did you give me more cinnamon bears?
Cinnamon bears.
This is how you win. This is how I not kill you.
Yum.
Yeah, a proper cinnamon gummy. Delicious. Delicious little candy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. Improv.
Where were we? I need to hack something.
We were starting to. Well, we knew that we had to go look at this Alvarez guy, and you looked it up and we found
So,
the Lucille.
Lucille Alvarez. I need a better notepad.
I mean, you were running.
This
some,
is going to be a note-centric sort of thing. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I mean, you were running some credit card numbers. So.
Yeah, the credit cards came back to Lucille Alvarez.
Yep.
And how much you want to bet she has a relation to that other Alvarez fella that has a bit more car than he's got house? Huh?
Yep.
Maybe look that up.
Okay, Google.
Google went sentient 3 years ago. They killed it. No, you go.
I'm going. I look up records to see if they are related in any way. I'm guessing. I'm betting mom. I'm betting he's is the mom.
Here's what's up. So you find Lucille Alvarez. No record. No criminal record, by the way.
Of course.
Very clean. Lovely old lady. Here's the
What'd I
problem. Orc. Full orc. And at this point, she would be 67.
Yeah.
So it sounds
Orcs
like
live on average
live
into
that
their
long.
late
I don't think
40s.
she would be much around.
Unless she was really into CrossFit. And she ate very
New GM rule, CrossFit's a religion now. Immediately, that just popped into my head.
organic soy product only, CrossFit, religion, maybe. I don't think she's real. I think she. I'm taking back the mom thing, and I'm going with grandmom. And he's using the identity.
She also happens to own the house. That the,
There we go. This is all. It's all worth totally. Look at this. Look at this. She owns the house. She's too old to be alive. This is. Yeah. I think we know it. Yeah. I'm gonna let you put the pieces together because I've done all the heavy lifting here. Okay.
He's such a piece of shit.
I believe everything kind of fell into its own place there. That we don't really have to piece anything
Jesus
together.
fucking Christ. Fine. Can you want me to drive? Because I'll drive.
No, I already got it. I already got it in our GPS here, and I'm pushing. Now the big question is, before we head over there, do we want to change some vehicles? Because I assume we are not wearing police attire.
No, as detectives, you're allowed to wear whatever you want.
Whatever we want.
Whatever you want.
Wear. You know what? You're making a pretty
Semi-professional. Like you
strong
can't wear like
argument.
a t-shirt with a flip. Somebody giving somebody a bird. But
We don't want to roll in looking like a couple of sausages. Is what you're saying? Yeah. You take me where you want to take me.
there is in the Central Police Plaza, which is 20 minutes to downtown from where you're at. There are detective cars that you could get. However, he generally requires a little bit of time and a little bit of
I
effort.
see what you're saying.
I do have a Ford Americar as one of my
At your house?
possessions
At your home?
at my apartment.
Okay. Where do you live in Omaha?
Mid-
What is your resource level living?
Are you talking my lifestyle?
Lifestyle.
I do have an apartment in Midtown. It is a medium level.
Okay. Yeah, I would take
What
you
the
the same.
fuck? Do you come from money? Jesus Christ.
Maybe somebody just makes proper decisions outside of other human beings.
Oh, I see.
I don't
see
have to
what
spend
this
as
is.
much money on gadgets.
What do you think? I have a problem?
No, I'm just saying
There's a
that
fucking
you.
judging going on from
I'm
you
saying
today,
that
eh?
you
Jesus
rely
fucking
on a
Christ.
lot more technology than what I.
Oh, I rely? I rely? What the
Of course
fuck
you
does
can.
that
You
mean?
fucking rely on it because you can't.
Jesus
Fucking,
Christ.
what are you gonna do? Crawl across the room over here and
Oh.
bite my freaking ankle?
I'll bite your fucking ankle.
You go pick up your car. This, by the way, is how characterization is born. This starts an odd couple situation that lasts forever.
Right. Right. So we head back to my place, pick up the Ford Americar.
It takes
Tell me
you-
about a Ford Americar real quick, because I should know that. How cool is it, or not cool? Is
not.
It's not cool.
Second from the bottom.
Ah.
Got ya.
It's a standard sedan.
It's just a nice little. It's like it's. Wow.
If a neon could have a more generic name,
Yeah.
Ford Americar would be.
Wow. Okay.
Very practical choice. Yeah. I'll have to squeeze my tiny little legless ass into the back fucking seat.
Well, I guess that does pose a question, though, is how we get your wheels into my sedan.
I got this. Is it a four-door? It's a two-door sedan. Four-door sedan. Sedan's a
I
four-door.
assume it's a four-door.
Sedan's
Sedans are
four-door.
four-doors.
No, we're fine. We're good. We're all right.
It's not a coupe. By the way, it's pronounced coupe.
Coupe.
You fucking
Coupe.
idiots.
Yeah, it's fucking French, okay? No, that's all good.
All right.
I'll slip my. I take the shotgun and you just put my wheelchair.
All right.
You just push this button and you push this button. Wait. There we go. It should fit now. It should fit just fine.
Fits in the
All right.
trunk.
Yeah. Be careful with the battery pack.
Although it's real funny if it kind of folds up and it's in the back seat and you both have to like lean.
We have
Does
to
it
keep one
quite
of the
close?
we have to keep one of the windows open so something can stick out. So So your fucking flag on the back can stick out.
Yep.
Goonies never say die.
Totally have one of those little orange flags. You used to put on bicycles in the late 70s. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I had one of those flags. Fuck you. Yes, the 70s hit Nebraska in the early 90s. I understand.
He's got a playing card in his spokes, too.
Hell yeah. Yep.
All right, we're heading over to visit Mr. Edgar Alvarez.
Edgar Alvarez.
Edgar Alvarez.
You head to the address. Like 2 blocks out from the address. There's no like perception roll in this game per se, but the is there a perception situation?
Intuition is kind of.
Let's do intuition plus logic. Let's do that right now.
Intuition plus logic. Okay.
I'm gonna give you that. We should have had a specialized. I'm stupid. I should have give you guys specialized skills. We might do that from this point forward. Like you got a specialized skill, like a cop skill, like a knowledge skill police officer.
1, 2.
Wow, I actually did very poorly.
2.
You'll be fine.
I got a bunch of 3s and 4s. I got 1 5.
You don't notice it, but you, however, do notice that a couple blocks out, there's just some people kind of hanging out, younger kids, just kind of hang out, and when they see your car, they seem to disappear.
Sparky 3433 loves the juice stop.
That's Marcus.
It's Marcus? Fuck. Marcus, why can't you just say you're fucking Marcus, okay? What's this Sparky fucking bullshit?
It's his Xbox handle, too.
Jesus Christ.
343. Halo.
Hey, did you happen to see that?
What?
There's kids.
Is it some fucking kids in the neighborhood? What the fuck?
Right. But, I mean, I think it's kind of weird that just kind of disappeared as we're driving on in.
You would immediately assume they're spotters for something.
Right.
Yeah. Motherfucker. We've already been made. We're not even there yet. It's this fucking car's goddamn sedan. Jesus Christ.
I wonder if somebody may have spotted us while we're at the other place. We're at the mechanics there. Maybe they're looking for us.
It's not far from where your current location is, and it has been 40 minutes to get the other car.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think the electronic surveillance is like in this neighborhood?
I don't know. It seems pretty run down around here.
But
if they're getting this type of equipment to be driving around in, who knows what they've got hidden for surveillance?
I'm gonna see if I can hack into
local matrix.
Into like a local matrix surveillance system of some kind. So
well, let's start with finding any sort of local surveillance in the local matrix.
Okay. Let's do. And I just like peek at 11 because that will all of that shit. God damn it.
No, it's gone forever.
4.
4? 4 successes.
4 successes.
Jesus Christ, you roll so many fucking dice.
Because I jacked that shit.
Yeah. Mini-max the hell out of your character. That's good, it works. You do find local surveillance. It is spotty. The problem with it isn't the hardware they're using, and you can tell this immediately. It's that, and you can just look up, a lot of the electricity in the neighborhood is somebody went up individually and ran a fucking line by themselves to some shit. So individual brownouts to houses, like there's power surges all over the place.
Gotcha. Yeah. Can I
So it's kind of like Time Warner Cable is still there.
Yes.
I'm a jerry rigger, so by looking at that, can I tell if there's any rhyme or reason to any of that patchwork, or is it?
There's about one extra one running per house. In this sort of neighborhood, infrastructure isn't upgraded regularly, so it kind of makes sense to do a little bit of that. Occasionally, you see a house that's getting like a bigger line running in. This sort of power usage would be used for perhaps larger hack jobs. Could just be a guy who's could be a guy who's just running a big rig in his basement for gaming, for instance, or could be somebody who's stealing a decent amount of like a pay-per-view, like that. But it could also be local security system. Like it's somebody who's occasionally they're pulling a decent amount of power. When you pull up to the Alvarez house, and I'll say you that right now. It doesn't have that.
Somebody's running some big hardware in this neighborhood. This house ain't. I can't do shit till you get my chair. So
Right. All right. So we pull up.
They sit there awkwardly.
So we pull up there, and of course I open the door to get his fucking wheelchair out.
thank you. You are so kind.
Looking over my shoulder because this is taking forever to do.
No, pull harder right
Pull
there.
there.
Just pull right there. Pull right. Fuck it, I'll do it.
Right.
I'll do it.
Do you actually want to look around?
Actually, I do want to look around.
Intuition. Do you have any knowledge that would apply? Intuition will do your police stuff.
Right.
And I'll give you, just for tonight, we'll set up something. You know what? I'm going to give you each knowledge cop stuff 3. Both of you. Okay?
Oh, knowledge of cop stuff? It's
Knowledge
3?
cops 3.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You've
Knowledge
been
cops
police
3,
for a
gotcha.
while. You just have that now.
Okay, I'm going to put that in my skills.
So intuition plus police. And intuition is the governing aspect of police from this point forward.
So we're going to just say cop knowledge is a
Cop
knowledge skill?
Cop knowledge is a knowledge skill you all have. You've been police. You have a certain amount of knowledge based on it. That's just a thing.
And you put that at 3, right?
Yeah.
The only other thing that I would consider throwing in there is possibly I've got engineering
That's
as a knowledge as well.
Well, specifically, what are you looking
But
for?
as I'm looking around, if I see something that kind of like his jerry rigging.
Well, if it's something that would require engineering, I'm fine with. But you got to be specific with me on
All right.
this. You know what I mean?
I don't think at this point I don't think there's anything specific he'd be
Okay.
looking
That'd
for.
be fine.
So right now it's just going to be kind of looking around, seeing if there's anything odd, out of place.
And that's where police would come in. I think
Right.
it'd be a catch-all for
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
I know, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Wow.
Yeah.
You knew the shit out of that.
You see people.
I could have said
There's-
Yahtzee.
There's a lot of people around. This is a pretty average. What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
I just rolled 3 successes, but one uber fail. So 1-1.
Glitches, by the way, only matter if they hit half of your dice.
Okay, half the dice.
Okay.
Half the total
Oh,
dice.
we're not doing the Uber glitch then.
What do you mean?
If you roll just 1-1,
Oh, is that a thing in 5th generation? Because that's different than 4th.
I thought so.
We'll look it up next time.
Yeah.
The super glitch I thought was if you had more glitches than successes. That was when
That sounds familiar.
that becomes a thing.
But I can't remember.
That
if
could be
that's fourth or
different.
third.
That could be different.
We could look at.
We'll look it up later. It doesn't matter. The you both see that it's a pretty average low income neighborhood towards later. Huh?
I had it up
Oh, you
already.
got it up?
So when you roll a glitch and score 0 hits, then that's the critical glitch.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
There you go. There you
Okay.
go. There you
You
go.
gotta go to 0 hits.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind.
Cool.
That does matter because those are hilarious. You both notice that pretty average lower income neighborhood. Later on in the evening, we're talking. This is like 6 o'clock at this point. It's not dusk, but we're getting there. People outside, even some people with some kids, and there's
On the porch.
on the porch hanging out. Some people looking out windows and stuff like that. You're noticed clearly. You can't not be because they don't know who the fuck you are.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not like. There's nobody giving you like. There's people giving you the eye, but there's nobody giving you like, fuck, let's go inside. You know what I mean?
Right.
Heading up to the door.
Okay. Head up to the door, and there are more people. You can notice from your previous roll that there are more people paying attention going up to this house. They're like more interested now that you're doing this.
Okay. Specifically looking at this house before we knock on the door, ring the doorbell.
If you're in your
do
chair, you
anything
get a
like that.
permanent -2 stealth. Moving forward, write that down.
I know. In this chair.
Yeah. If there's a super chair, I'm down with it. Stealth chair. It's like a Roomba.
So yeah, specifically looking at the house through windows, through the door.
Looks like a nice house. The lawn's kept. There's nothing incredible going on, but it's not falling to ruin from what you can see. You know what I mean? You look in through the windows. There's some curtains, but when you see there's furniture inside, this is like it's a fucking house that somebody mows the lawn, somebody trims the bushes. It's a
Right.
fucking house.
We don't see any extra surveillance or anything like that.
No.
At a time like this, might be best just to straightforward knock on the fucking door.
All right.
Okay.
And there's no answer. Is there a doorbell?
Bing gong.
I try to go around the house to the back.
Okay, there's like a one side gate sort of situation.
Can I reach it? Can I
Yeah,
unlatch
fuck it.
Okay. I go in the backyard.
Again, mode. There is a little doghouse. There is a single tree. It's there's a grill and a little like cement patio situation in the back.
Hello?
So there's a dog house, but no dog barking when I ring the doorbell.
Yeah. Anybody here? OPD? Got some questions for you. And I feel really fucking stupid right now. Hello? Fuck it.
I would like you to roll. Let's put it under cop.
Okay. Just got.
Yep. Let's put you under cop as well. Go one. Because there's different things that can happen.
One hit.
You don't notice anything out of the
3 hits.
Okay.
3 hits.
3.
Doghouse. No dog. No dog poop.
Mm.
Bartleby,
Coming around.
you ever have a pet?
What's up?
You ever have a pet? You know, like a dog or a cat or some shit.
Had a dog growing up.
Yeah, and when you so, I'm assuming that you had to clean up, after the dog.
Yep. Lord knows my father wouldn't do it.
I mean, it sounds like a lot of work. I mean, look at this lawn.
It's rather pristine, isn't it?
I don't see a single stick of shit in this whole fucking lawn.
Maybe we should,
There is a sliding back door on that patio.
You check the sliding door, I'll check the doghouse.
doghouse.
You're off-roading now. Who wants to go first?
You did.
Okay, what am I rolling?
So you go up to the door. No, what do you do?
Oh, I'm walking up to the door. Since it's a sliding glass door, I'm looking through the glass to begin with.
Okay. Let's do... Shit, cop is kind of a catch-all. Yeah, let's do cop, intuition.
Jesus Christ, this is so good.
They're very good. Those trail mixes are great.
Where do you get these?
Aldi's.
Okay,
They're
'cause
so good.
This is freaking amazing.
They're great, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, nicely done.
5 hits.
You not only see that this is a completely unlived house. There's dust on the furniture. There's no like footprints through the carpet. But you also see the back door has a tripwire on that fucker if you would open it.
Okay, good thing. Thing I didn't just try to open it there.
Mister over here.
Yes. I do a full sweep around the exterior of this tiny little doghouse. When you say tiny, how big is this doghouse?
It is a fucking doghouse.
It's a fucking doghouse.
So it's this tall. There's one little dog-sized door.
Dog-sized door in it, and
Just stereotypical doghouse.
go around the outside. I don't see anything unusual.
It's nothing. The weird part is, so you ever seen the inside of a doghouse? A dog tears the hell out of it,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the ground. It's like full grass. It's like somebody just put this fucking thing on the ground there. Unmowed grass. They mowed around the doghouse, but the inside of the doghouse.
Well, that's peculiar. I don't know if it means anything. I give it a little shove with the wheelchair. Like right up against it.
You shoved a doghouse.
I just want to see if they anchored it down.
No, it's just a doghouse sitting on the lawn. You move it a little bit. Yeah, it's not.
Hey, Bartleby. You thinking maybe no one's been here in a long time?
I know nobody's been here in a long time.
They obviously pay somebody to do this lawn because it's luscious. I mean, look at this.
And obviously they don't want us getting inside the house either because
I'll give you both this right away. Now that you're both like suspicious, right? And you did good rolls before. That power situation that was out front, that's running through the backyard under the grass now. You can see like a little. You can see the line coming down behind the fence, and then there's like a little mound running through the backyard.
I'd like to take a closer look at that the doghouse and see if it's worth moving it. Maybe something's underneath it.
Well, it's the grass inside's been growing. I shoved it a little bit. Might as well. It's fine. I'm gonna. Where does the lump under the grass?
Power line?
That power line. Does it continue through all the way through the lawn? To the
All the
house
way through to
behind?
the house, yes.
All the way through.
It does go underneath the doghouse.
It does underneath the doghouse. Well, this goes somewhere. We just gotta find where it goes.
Right.
Now, here's the thing. If there's ladders, you're on your own. I'm kind of fucked. We gotta go. But if there's a nice driveway, and I'm right there behind you.
So you turn around. He's at the back of the house. You turn around,
Mhm.
and you see that following the lump, it goes to the other side of the house.
Mhm.
There is a storm door on the outside of the house.
So we have like a cellar that
Mhm.
goes down into the thing. That's what we're looking for.
Right.
We're looking for that way in. Okay. Bartleby, did you bring your guns?
Brought my guns.
Good boy. I can hold the door open for you, but that's... I pull my piece. I have a little baby gun.
Peel P50 of handguns. 38 special.
I have a... Where's my gun? A Beretta 201T.
That's not bad.
A little light pistol.
At this point, I'm only carrying my Colt Agent Special.
So what do you want to do? You want to do 1, 2, 3, you go in? Do we want to knock first?
Let's inspect that door first, because the back patio door had a tripwire on it.
Tripwire, motherfucker.
So I think maybe we need to inspect this door first before we try anything.
All right. I look for stuff. With
Okay,
my
you can both inspect it real quick.
with my jerry rigger skills and
Yeah,
everything.
you can use jerry rigger.
I just get a fuck ton of dice.
You
My
can use
jerry-rigging,
cop if you
and
want.
my engineering and my everything.
Or explosives, since you now know that it's a tripwire.
Wow, all that I got three successes.
No.
These character sheets are epic, aren't they?
It's like you gotta figure out where they're at. Oh, there
That's
it is.
just it, trying to find the section where it's
That's
where
like
it's
the
at.
hardest part of this whole like system. Character creation is a fucking mountain in this stuff.
Oh my god, right?
It's like an endless well.
And it goes deep,
Yes.
deep.
6 hits.
Man, you're a good roll.
This is not only not tripped. There's a lock on it that is currently not locked. And there's no... You saw the dust in the house? Ain't no dust or leaves or shit on this door.
Someone's probably inside.
So a question remains: do we play nice here, or do we go in with your guns ablazing?
We don't know what's on the other side yet. We don't know what this is going to lead to. So if we go in guns a-blazing, we may
Maybe we can.
we may take out a middleman and stop ourselves in our track right there.
Let me see if I can get some eyes inside there. Can I check to see if there is a local sort of matrix security net around this particular
You
justice property? Three.
Using that cord that line that you know is there, you sort of plug into that.
Ah! I do that.
Very local.
Ah.
Very local. Hard line only.
And I'm going to use my. Can I? Is it just a big stream of data?
No, it's actually pretty specific.
Is it? Can I identify?
Yes.
One, two, three, four, five. Five.
Oh, I gotta pee. Again, I broke the seal. I gotta pee.
Go
Okay.
big.
5? No,
Five.
let's do this.
Okay.
It's at first it's like nonsense, right? Gibberish, just a bunch of like, "Hey Ted, how you doing? Not bad, Nancy." You know what I mean? Like just a bunch of emails, SMS messages, blah 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 blah. You realize only when you start to look at it a little closer, literally all of this communication is from Ares Corp. Every single bit of information, and they're just catching all of it. They're just, it's a fucking just wide net. Let's get it all.
They're. Oh, motherfucker. They're data mining Ares.
Yep.
And. Pose off.
So, things I have to do research on this yet. Because with one of my augmentations is a data jack.
Oh, nice.
That how that can be used? I mean, like in a situation like this where you're able to tap into it, I mean, do I actually need to have something to hook up to a physical connection
Right,
like that?
Right. Like I get a deck, and I'm still figuring the deck out, and it has a 1 meter physical connection, so I jacked into that, and then it has different. It has its own stats. Like it's got attack, sleaze, data processing, firewall.
Oh, okay.
Rating is like a rating 3. So and then you can load software on it. It goes and it goes that deep. I made the mistake of deciding that I wanted to play sort of a dual purpose character. I wanted a hacker, basically a decker, that was also like this hardcore like motorhead, right? So I'm a rigger too.
Yeah.
So I've got this. You know, I want to be a decker that, like I said, that can that operates mechs, builds mechs, and destroys shit. So not only I'm so digging so deep into both of
My
those
wife
characters.
is cooking and it smells so good.
Now we were just talking about how deep this stuff goes, because he's got a data port. He has an implant,
Yep.
data
Data
port and jack implant.
Yep.
We got to figure out how to use that effectively. I'm still trying to sort of parse out how to use the deck effectively, and not even to mention the drones that I didn't even bring along.
Now, just because you don't have knowledge of hacking and stuff like that doesn't mean you can't attempt these things.
Right. But what I was saying was like doing some research on, do I have to have an actual
Cable.
RJ45 plug that goes in
no,
there?
it's all sort of uniform at this point.
Or is it, like wireless or Bluetooth or any of that other
No,
crap?
a lot of it's plug.
Yeah,
Right.
A lot of it's still wired.
I mean, that's
so doing something like
they figured out pretty early on that the most secure version of it is just to have somebody actually plug something in.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi is a mistake.
and there's other things that I got to remember that I have in my inventory, such as the AR gloves.
Your inventory's excessive, by the way. I went through that shit and it's like, all right, there's some stuff here.
But there's stuff that he wouldn't carry all the time, because like with what he's wearing now is his action or business clothes, which doesn't have the same capabilities as the armor jacket, which he wouldn't be carrying.
Right.
It's one or
right.
the other. So like right now he's got the AR gloves with the camera and all this other stuff, but
Yeah, because
just
armor,
to try to
armor
remember all of
you
that.
only get the best armor. It doesn't matter how much you wear.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually thought that was a great rule.
Wow.
in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much armor you wear. Whatever the best one is your entire
Here's
armor.
your armor. Yeah, I was wondering what that was. So, yeah, I over armored.
Well, you just have different stuff for different situations.
Yeah, there
That's
you
what you got.
Sometimes I just want to wear the vest. Maybe it's a little warm. Just wear the vest.
Same with you probably got like all
And
these
as long as you guys know what you're
all
wearing
these
at any
drawers.
particular time.
It's a good point.
and compartments that you
Well,
can store.
Because
all your crap.
encumbered, being over encumbered is actually a legitimate thing when it comes to
Right.
combat and those.
Mhm.
Right. And I'm slowly sort of working through the trying to wrap my head around the idea of being able to custom build some stuff for this character, and that's an extra. The resources involved with that, I've already kind of overspent. So, anyways,
Okay, so they're data mining.
Did you see the
areas.
chat, by the way?
No, well, I'm a loose cannon. That's right. I'm a damn good cop. Become a liability.
Terrible accent.
Nice. Oh man. I think that's Phil.
So what are you guys doing?
We have a decision to make right now.
Right.
We can go in now. I still have some contact at Ares.
Right.
And see if he knows something. Now here's what fucking bugs me about this is that here's what we got. We got military grade weapons being used on the street by what we think is the same gang. The Angels here. Pretty sure that those weapons are coming from Ares.
Aries.
That we got a fuck ton. We got like a pipe of fucking information coming into this place. They're gathering everything. If there's another player who's part of this, who's actually started pulling these strings, motherfucker, we got a fucking war gonna happen here. It's not gonna be pretty. Thoughts?
Are you able to tell exactly what's being mined? Are they looking for something specific? Are they pulling things out? Or are they just generally pulling in everything?
Super interesting.
I can already tell that there's...
You can try to counter-hack this if you want.
Yep, I can already tell that there's something going on. They are looking for something specific. All right.
This is a counter-hack.
Counter-hack. Oh, damn. Let's see if this motherfucker's any good.
Oh, fuck. No, this motherfucker's terrible.
I got 5 successes.
I don't have Mapcam here because I would show them all of the ones I just rolled. It's child's play. You walk in the back door like it was the size of the Grand Budapest Hotel. Like you fucking just strolling, and they're looking for all it is. It's a catch-all, right?
Yeah.
But they're looking for keywords.
Mm-hmm.
The keyword is rifle.
Repeat that.
They're looking for rifle. The keyword.
Rifle.
They're looking for keywords rifle.
Keyword rifle and delivery.
And delivery.
So,
oh, motherfucker.
Are they stealing the deliveries then?
Why hasn't Ares said anything? If they lost some shipments, they should have said something to somebody.
Well, unless they're trying to supply it to someone without anybody knowing, and someone's intercepting those supply runs.
We want to let this... Do we need to walk away?
We may need to walk away from this one.
This one. Come back later. We can come back to this, or we can kick some fucking door. Well, you can kick some fucking doors in. Because I can't do that fucking shit. All right.
The other option is to bust on in, see what type of information we can get out of this, 12-year-old kid maybe?
12-year-old kid's smart enough not to use 1, 2, 3, 4 as the fucking password.
Right.
Yeah,
And if
maybe I got it wrong.
And if they're not, that smart, we may be able to get more information out of them.
I gotta tell you, I'm kind of tempted to kick some doors in here. Well, watch you kick some doors in here.
Well, I can't quite kick it in. If it's a cellar door, I gotta pull it up and dive in. So trying to do that in one fell swoop.
Tell you what, I will open the door.
I go ahead and draw.
Okay.
I'm leaning over.
And you go for it.
And he opens the door.
Go!
Strongest flings the door open. Dwarf strength doesn't matter, upper body, motherfucker. Bartleby sprints into the basement, almost in one fell swoop, moves down the entire steps. Short roof, right, just above your head, but there it is. Come down silently as you can. Pull your gun, aim it. There's one dude staring at a bank of monitors. And from a distance, all it is zeros and ones, man. It's just information flying. But this guy is jacks on top of jacks on top of jacks. And he's just sitting there.
He's in the fucking Matrix hard.
Yeah.
No movement as you walk in.
So I'm gonna say he probably doesn't even know we're there at all.
Yeah, I can't see this, so I gotta shut up.
Yeah, because it's down. I assume it's down a bunch of stairs and no fucking ramp
flight of stairs
anywhere. All right. So I'm surprised that he doesn't have any security equipment up with all this other stuff up. and know that we've entered.
It's been it about 30 seconds after you come in. You're waiting for something to happen, and then a little. Boop, boop. He turns around in his chair. Hey, bro.
My gun is still raised and pointed at him. And,
He is sitting very comfortably. This chair is designed to just sit there for an amount of fucking time.
Is this like a like a sloth situation from Seven where he's just been sitting
No,
there
this
forever
is
and just
this is the. You ever seen Skinny Fat?
Yep. Yep.
Arms and legs, nothing. But
All
this
right.
dude has had a terrible diet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he spindly little mullet hair, and he looks like he just saw a fucking ghost staring at you with that gun.
Well, shit. I need to approach him quickly before he has a chance to shut anything off, shut anything down,
Okay.
anything like that. So I'm going to do the, the typical, all right, stay right there, you don't move. And I'm pulled on him, and I've got intimidation. I'd like to roll against him.
Okay.
2 hits.
I ain't moving, man.
All right. I get closer to him. I'm just going to yell back and say, we got one down here.
Shoot him in the mouth!
No, I don't want to shoot him.
Just fucking shoot him!
I get closer and I get closer to him. I'm going to say, all right, who are you? And what are you doing?
My name's Bill. I look for stuff.
What are you looking for?
You know, just like stuff that I'm not supposed to talk about.
Why aren't you supposed to talk about it?
'Cause dudes with guns.
All right, take a breath off that inhaler. All right. All right.
Don't shoot me,
Calm
man!
down, calm down, calm down. Who are you working for?
I'm a fucking intern, man! I don't want to die!
Who are you working
Shoot
for?
his left ball off! Just shoot it!
Don't listen to him! Don't listen to him! Don't listen to him!
I said calm down. Who are you working for?
They just pay me in cash, dude.
Who is it? Who pays you in cash?
Well, it's like the first time was like this guy with a T-shirt, and he gave me a sack with money, and then the second guy was a different guy with a T-shirt, and he gave me some money, and then the third time was the same guy, but then the fourth
All right,
time
shut up.
was
Shut
okay.
up. Shut up.
Slap the fucking stupid off this guy!
No, I don't want
I
it.
said shut up.
He pees himself.
Wow.
I can smell that from here. Oh my god.
So you have no idea who you're working for other than somebody that just gives you money.
They tell me to write a program and monitor it. I got good grades, man. I'm just trying to get through community college.
Can I hear what's going on? At least, like mostly.
If you could,
Yeah,
you could hear
so,
that.
yeah. I'm yelling, he's yelling.
Okay.
Ask him about the software he wrote. Ask him what it's for.
If I hook up to the data jack, can I see the software that he wrote?
Are you asking him that?
I'm asking you that.
Okay. Yeah, everything looks like you could hook up to it pretty easily.
Sweet, hook up to it, man.
That's what I'm going to do. Do I need to roll against anything?
You go ahead and plug it in.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll hack. Hack. It's logic.
It's for
right?
just logic, yeah.
Logic. 1.
You hear a thud on the ground. You hear a thud on the ground. You go black.
Oh,
And I never go back.
motherfucker.
Huh?
And I never go back.
Motherfucker.
You-
Hey, you. Hacker boy.
Dude, he fucked up so bad, man. He fucked up so bad, man. Hey, you hear him come to the bottom of the stairs. Listen, I didn't do shit, man. I didn't do shit. He's
Calm the fuck down. Did he jack in?
Yeah, dude, he's fucked up, man. There's some shit. There's some anti-shit in there. There's like fuck with you, man.
What did you do? Go on, fucking plug him. Right now.
Okay. I don't know if that'll do it.
Just stop there. We'll stop there already.
He comes over. He unplugs. You come. Here's what we're gonna do. I need you to take a willpower. We're gonna do body willpower.
Oh, no.
1.
You start to wake up. Everything's fuzzy. Like, you can't see. There's no way in hell you're standing or sitting up.
Okay.
And you have the worst headache your ass has ever had. It feels like you got tased in the base of the spine.
Is he awake? Is he waking up?
He's like he walks over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's a cool chair.
Hey, thanks, man. I built it myself. You should see the one that's in my garage.
They're cool. That's cool, man.
Hey, what gear you running?
I'm running the new Spacies 37D.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, it's like great, man. You wanna come down? Wait, you can't come
can't
down.
come down.
It's.
Do me a favor. What's your name? What's your name, son?
My name's Bill.
Bill? Can you, will you help my friend Bartleby? His name's Bartleby. Could you help him, come up here for a little bit of air?
Okay, I'm gonna go. He comes over. He can't lift you. He comes back. I can't lift him, man. He's like,
Okay.
Maybe he's like, there's like a lot of stuff holding him down. I think his clothes are kind of heavy. You know, I've been trying to hit the gym recently, but it's like,
Put a sock in it, Bill.
okay.
You fucking think. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna jack in from here.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me something. I want you to be real honest with me here.
I'm gonna be so honest with you.
All right? I
Do
want
you have a gun?
Oh, I got a big fucking gun.
Oh shit.
I will take this gun and I will stick it right up your pee hole. All right?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Please don't do that.
But I like you, Bill. Okay?
I like you too.
All right.
I don't know why I said that. I don't know you.
You need to be very, very clear. I need to be very clear about this. You need to be very clear with me.
I'm gonna be so
What
clear.
kind of security do you have on the software package that you wrote?
Norton?
No, for fuck's sake. If I gotta work, if you make me run, don't make me run, okay?
They told me to write a thing and I literally just downloaded Norton.
What is this software for, Bill? What is it?
This shit was handed to me, dude. I don't even fucking know, man.
I know you know more than that, Bill.
Okay, it's like...
You're all right. You're a little bit dumb. You're a little bit stupid, okay?
That's
You made some poor choices, all right?
Dude.
Let's take a deep breath. Come on. Big breath. Okay, now bring
I
it
got
out.
a lung thing.
I fucking hate this shit. Bartleby, wake the fuck up.
Roll again.
I can't come down there.
4.
Finally.
Yeah, you legitimately start to come through. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
You know, that's probably about the dumbest thing I've done in a long time.
Any mental traits moving forward, focus required, is going to be a -2 for the rest of the day. You have
Okay.
a migraine like you have not had.
Oh, I get those in real life, so I get that.
Bartleby, I need to get down there.
All right. Suppose you want me to come up there and lift your ass out of that chair.
First slap this stupid off a bill, and then come up here and lift my ass off this chair.
That's not necessary.
Shut the
up
fuck
and
up,
sit
Bill!
down.
Okay. He sits down on the floor, literally, right where he's at, and he puts his hands as high as he can put them.
I walk up the stairs and ever so tenderly cradle my partner in my arms to carry him down the stairs.
Loving you.
Oh,
It's
I'm just
easy.
dying in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said.
And I place him in Bill's chair.
Oh, yeah.
This is the new Razer XC93 chair. This chair is legit.
This is a beautiful piece of furniture right here. My ass feels better than it's ever been, and I have to tell you something, Bartleby. I can't feel my ass. All right, let's see what this numbskull did. All right, I'm gonna reverse engineer his crazy
Okay.
setup here,
And
try
you'll
to-
keep an eye on Bill.
On Bill.
Looking around a little bit, you see that there actually is a surveillance system down here, but it is separate. It's wired in, but it's like they got the old school like monitors and shit
Okay.
from cameras.
4 successes.
Okay.
2.
Yeah, no, he almost made it worse. Whatever they handed him was so much more impressive than what he ended up doing. Like, it's like, give a guy optimized Linux, and he's like, nah, I would have put Minesweeper on it. You know what I mean? Like,
Bill, what the fuck were you doing?
I don't know. It's like, I was just trying, you know, man. I'm like 2 years
Shut
in.
up, Bill. This Bartleby, this code was elegant. Was elegant until this fucking idiot got his hands on it. Let me see if I can figure out what it's for.
Okay.
Can I figure out what it's for?
Yeah, no, I want you to. Everybody's getting to do things now. It's great.
2. Motherfucker. That's all those fucking dice and I get 2 successes.
Okay.
God damn it.
You get 2 successes.
Yeah.
You see, well, the things you already knew, it's looking specifically for those 2 keywords.
Yeah.
But more so than that, it's looking. It doesn't care about entry level stuff. It's bypassing that, and it's going basically to. It's again looking for the keywords, but the keywords are people, and the people are either in accounting or inventory. If they're attached to either of those departments, they're looking for them. So they're specifically looking for shipments of rifles.
Rolls. Yep. I am. I have a.
Bartleby?
I've got a deep knowledge.
Bartleby?
Yes.
3 black vans start to pull up.
Oh, shit.
They're like 4 or 5 blocks out.
Oh motherfucker.
How am I seeing this?
On that security system.
Security system.
That's up. Okay.
Okay, hey,
Yeah.
Gollum, we got some company heading our way. And
How far?
they're about 4 blocks out.
Let's get
We
the
got
fuck
some
out.
vans, so we got to get the
I got what I
fuck
need. Let's
outta
go.
here. Okay, so I pick them up,
Yeah.
trucking up the stairs. Maybe we should tell our friend Bill to shut his mouth before we go.
Oh fuck. Bill,
Yeah?
come on.
Wait with you?
Let's go, Bill.
But
Right the fuck now.
okay, I'm coming. He walks up the stairs like this. Into the backyard.
I put him in his chair and I say, Bill, put your fucking hands down. Put your hands down. Just walk in front of us. Put your hands
Okay.
down.
He's walking like this now.
Yeah. Okay. Get in the car.
Okay.
Get in the car, Bill. The back seat.
Okay.
The back seat.
By the way, on top of I didn't say this earlier, but on top of regular equipment, you have regular cop equipment, zip ties, handcuffs, that sort of situation.
Dig it.
You have
Okay.
regular police equipment.
All right. Fuck, we left the door open. We should have locked it.
You already left.
Yeah, we don't have
Let's
enough
go.
time to go back. It's my sedan,
Yeah, I know.
so it's not my normal cop car. Shit. So I don't have that gear to lock him up.
No.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. He's too dumb
Pop
to jump
the
out.
trunk.
Pop.
Bill,
Yeah.
in the fucking trunk.
Oh man.
Get in the fucking trunk, Bill.
Trunk. He gets in. He gets in. Hey, I got a
I get off my chair and I scooch into the thing.
Unload the chair up.
You get in the car. You start to drive away. As you check the rear view, block and a half back, all those vans pull up right next to that house.
That was Ares Corp, you know. You're fully aware that that was Ares Corp, right? Am I right?
I'm not sold on that though. I'm not sold on that's Ares Corp. Wait a minute. The shipments are the shipments coming from Ares Corp or the shipments coming from Midwest Mutual?
So it's what he was able to tell is it's Ares Corp, and
Their data
he can
pipe.
it's Ares Corp producing guns and shipping them to individual off-site locations like warehouses is what they're looking. Doesn't matter where,
So-
right? In the neighborhood, anything Ares Corp owned, they're just looking for shipments to these places.
To those
Right.
points.
So the way I'm interpreting this then is that they're data mining to find out where those shipments are going so they can intercept those shipments. So I don't think it's Ares Corp behind it. That there's somebody else out there to grab
Well, I
the
see
weaponry
exa-
from Ares
yeah,
Corp.
I see exactly what you're saying. It's not Ares stealing from Ares. I'm simply saying that those black vans,
Oh,
that was Ares
That
Corp.
was Ares.
They tracked it. It's probably your fucking fall jacket in there with like a 7-year-old with at a fucking bouncy ball party. She's not even thinking about shit. You just went,
Moving
I'm gonna
forward,
bouncy
your
ball.
character is now bad at metaphors.
Yeah, really bad at
Forever.
metaphors,
Forever.
Don't worry, that'll always be the case.
That's 2 cases in which you fucked up a metaphor real bad.
Yeah, just don't do that shit again. But yeah, the black van's Ares Corp. But I see exactly where you're going with. I mean, who provided that kid with all that with that software, with that gear, with the place? That's something different.
yeah, and I don't know if we're ever going to be able to find out from him who it is.
Oh shit, that's right. He's in the trunk. Fuck.
Yes, he is. As I slam on the brake.
Yeah, we're like Murtaugh and Riggs. You're Murtaugh, I'm Riggs.
All right, where do we go from here? We got to do something with him.
Actually, I think right now is a good place to
It's a good place to
the
stop.
evening.
For the
It's a good place to stop.
Yeah, we're at.
Thank you very much for watching episode 1 of the new Shadowrun campaign. As you can tell, we're going in less combat, more interesting character
Yes,
place.
this has been nice. It's been like an old school sort of crime drama that's sort of unfolding in front of us. It's been really fun. Really
Yes.
well done, sir.
That's the
Well done.
idea.
Yeah.
All right. Next week, Wednesday, as well, our 2 protagonists will be hopefully getting to the bottom of this particular situation. Thank you, everybody!
Thanks, everybody.
I'm gonna go ahead, goodbye.
Are we out?